Greetings everyone and welcome to Kadic Reviews and welcome to Sonic Forces, the worst game of 2017. And possibly the number one reason why everyone at Sonic Team and everyone that's a 3D Sonic fan should be thrown into a collective furnace. So, what's wrong with this game? Well, over the next 10 minutes or so, I'm gonna try to explain it to you. Well, it's mainly the story. The story and the gameplay are the main two reasons for this utter disaster. Story starts out like Sonic ZAM, you know, the old 1990s series. Dr. Eggman, or as he should forever be known, Dr. Robotnik, has taken over the world after killing Sonic using his latest creation, a creature known as Infinite, which thanks to Game Grumps, I've discovered is a jackal. But this jackal is powered by the Phantom Ruby. And if you played Sonic Mania, which hopefully you have because it's a much better game than this, the Phantom Ruby can distort time and reality. And it's the same Phantom Ruby that is the main reason for Mania's existence. But after Infinite defeats, or quote-unquote kills Sonic, 6 months pass, and Robotnik has taken over the planet. Knuckles, leading the rest of the useless side characters, has started a rebellion. You are the latest member of that rebellion, which brings the only good thing this game brings to you, its character creator. With 6 different races, each with its own special skill to help you get through the game, you can create your own Sonic original character, which is a great idea, and through the many clothing choices, isn't really bad either. As you complete levels, you'll gain more clothing equipment through unlocks. Also, likewise, you can also rent other players' avatars, allowing you to have 2 of them at your disposal. The avatars are powered by Whispin guns, although they have Sonic's homing attack, a staple of 3D Sonic. The Whispin attacks are a new spin on the Sonic Colors Wisp, but they're less effective than what they should be, because not every Whispin gets used in every level, in every situation. You have to pick each one of them up individually, and if it's the wrong Whispin, you don't get to use it. You have to essentially pick your Whispin gun and hope that your Wisp is appreciated there. Sadly, that doesn't happen. Sonic levels are divided into 3D Sonic levels using the boost formula from modern Sonic games, mostly Generations, and the return of classic Sonic. In a way, this is Sonic Generations 2, but unlike Sonic Generations, and this is where the gameplay problems start surfacing, the levels are far too short for the boost formula. Sections of the levels don't properly utilize the boost formula. Classic Sonic's physics have been altered extremely and don't play as tightly or as clean as Sonic Mania. But physics and the camera are your number one enemy in Sonic Forces. None of Robotnik's forces are. See, because the AI is stupid. Have you ever played a Mega Man game with the proverbial ice level? Hated the ice physics in it? Well, that's the entire platforming physics of Sonic Forces. the entire game. Oftentimes you'll overshoot jumps or move far too far because the controls are overly sensitive, causing deaths. Grinding systems add speed, and also using the boost system also over affects the physics. The one thing that saved the bad physics in previous games, the homing attack, has also been altered, seeing that you can't use the homing attack outside of when the homing cursor, now green instead of blue, locks into place. Plus, the homing attack doesn't really pick up speed. In fact, it slows things down. Also, due to the game's poor level design, stages are slower than they should. The most egregious level of the bad level design is the Eggman facility level, more specifically the Imperial Tower, filled with a wall climbing section just introduced to the game at this point, multiple death lasers, hazards on platforms, and way too precise platforming for a game with physics like this. Combine it with an unmemorable soundtrack and easy boss fights. This game is a very simple challenge. That is, if you can get through the frustration. Combine that with poor over-registration of buttons and quick-time events that have no purpose, and some sections that are on rails, and you have the poorest game of the year. And the reason why 3D Sonic shouldn't be dead. Even the music isn't even as great. And, by the way, there are no Chaos Emeralds. And because there's so many rings, you won't die. Trust me. Even the time limit has been raised up to 16 minutes, which makes levels not only a cakewalk, but only complete and total failure will lead to a time up. This game isn't even worth a replay. Shoot, it isn't even worth the review I'm putting on video. This is the poorest attempt at a Sonic game ever. And due to the greatness that is Sonic Mania, it pretty much buries Sonic in 3D form forevermore. That's why I am giving Sonic Forces a 2 out of 10. Play Sonic Mania for $20 cheaper. It's the best Sonic experience in 15 years. But despite how strong the Avatar idea is for the game, everything else is either a bad example of game design, physics, or unmemorable. Just throw this out. It's not even mediocre. It's just complete and utter trash. Find peace in your own nirvana, and I'll see you next time with something really big. See you then.